are so thrilled that this afternoon we have Ann Petersen with us. And Ann, I've known for years through Rotary. You've been a member of the Roseville Rotary Club for at least 11 years, right?
Correct.
And you are one of the major partners of a local CPA firm.
Petersen and Mapes.
There you go. And you guys have been in the area for how long?
Oh, since all these buildings weren't even here.
Oh my gosh. So that's incredible.
I think pushing 30 years.
Wow. Well, we are so grateful to you because through your efforts, not only have you supported, you did a Fund in Need a couple of times through the youth force that is near and dear to Nolan's heart.
And it's near and dear to my heart. I whitewater kayak, and I saw that you had a Fund in Need for kids to go on a raft. A raft trip. And I thought it was extraordinarily special that kids with disabilities be able to go out and enjoy it and see the outdoors and just be part of it.
See, now that is way cool. And so you've actually done that a couple of times personally.
Yes.
Okay, and we were ever so grateful for that. And then you have assisted us in helping to facilitate, since you've been on the grants committee.
Charitable Giving Committee through Rotary. We've had the opportunity and pleasure to give you 3 grants so far, where we actually supported one class and each of 2 different years, a whole school.
Yeah, you did, in a workshop.
In a workshop, and I was able to go in and actually see
one of the workshops,
and it was incredible how the kids took to it, and the speakers that you had for the children. I wish they had something like that when I was a kid. When just the kids responded so positively, and it was more of not as in staring at somebody that has something going on that's different,
right?
But as in, I want to understand. I want to be able to be compassionate and know how to treat children or others.
That might be a little different.
That might be a little different in a way that is appropriate. And also, I think the biggest message out of it was, just be kind.
Exactly. Kindness really does matter.
It does.
Now, did you have experiences as a child where you might have seen people that maybe had some differences and how they maybe had been treated?
Not necessarily in the bullying part of what seems to be a bigger issue today, but as in, don't look at them. Everything was don't stare.
Right.
Because as a kid, you're just looking. It's like, why does that person have a cane? What is it? And kids are just naturally curious.
Exactly.
And that was an issue. But no one told you anything else about it, so it's like, okay, I can't stare, I can't ask questions.
Right.
How am I supposed to learn about this?
Exactly.
And then as an adult, what is it to be appropriate? Do you assist? Do you ask to assist? Do you just assume everybody's independent?
Right.
Because everybody's a little bit different. Some people don't mind assistance. Some people want to be independent.
Exactly. And then how does that, translate, going forward? Because, just think of it as, had we had some of that understanding when we were kids growing up, just think of how much better our communities might have been, because people would have had that. Don't be afraid to approach somebody. Don't be afraid to say, can I assist you? Don't just think that you can grab their chair and push them up a hill to your door, because without asking them that, would you like some help with this?
Yeah, you just invaded their space, and
exactly.
They don't know you from Adam. So
exactly. And then we appreciate, because I know you're busy. I mean, you just recently got through some tax time, and you made the time, even in the middle of all that, to come to the workshop. So we are ever so grateful, because not only now you become, not only have you been a supporter for our program, but you become an ambassador, because other people, they seem to have that aha moment when they actually come to a workshop and see firsthand how it impacts the children. And that's huge.
And also how many children. It's not just, 10 kids. I mean, there were several classrooms
Yeah.
for the kids there.
Mhm.
It was amazing, and how you have it all stationed and organized, and every kid got to have a chance to work the wheelchairs and the canes and the some brailles, and actually,
And didn't you do the Braille station yourself?
there's the yes, and also to be able to see some of the prosthetics,
Right.
and not be scared of it. You know, it's like there's nothing to be scared of.
Exactly. Well, we're grateful too for Rotary. You can do a plug for the Rotary Club of Roseville. It's been around since 1938, and we hope that other Rotary clubs jump on the bandwagon and help out to expand this kind of experience to children throughout the Sacramento region.
We'd love to see that, because it is a great program, and it is something that's very Rotarian-like, service above self. And so if you can make somebody's life a little bit better, easier, just be more compassionate, you know, let's do it. So, and we thank you for your service that you provide and how this all began. And
But we are just
I'm glad that it has come.
Yeah, and to have partners like Rotary as part of our community partners, and then we, display your logo on our website.
We appreciate that.
And you click on that and it goes to your website. So it's a great way to kind of cross-reference one another. And it's a way that we can thank you, and additionally, for your support for something like this. So it's pretty amazing. So let me ask you, would you like to hear one of Nolan's jokes?
I would love to hear one of Nolan's jokes.
This is a good one. Ready?
Ready.
What do you call a fictional country?
I don't know.
Imagination.
Oh boy.
Well, Ann, thank you so much for your time today. We are just so appreciative of everything that you do. You've come out to our fundraisers as well, and so we're just, more than super grateful for everything that you've done, for what the Rotary Club of Roseville has done to help support A Touch of Understanding.
I say thank you for letting me have the opportunity through myself, my firm, and Rotary to be able to thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. So thank yous all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around. That's awesome. So thank you, Mr. Nolan.
Thanks, Mr. Nolan.
Yes.